Welcome to Be Free RV. This week we're going to do a review of Thousand Trails Soledad Canyon campground here in Acton, California. So the first thing you should know, the campground is right next to a railroad track. And it is an active railroad track. The Metro link goes by here, I want to say it starts around between 4 and 5 in the morning, and it goes through here all day long, probably ends around 7 or 8 at night, and then freight trains do come up through. Although amazingly, the Metro link is actually pretty quiet. Its whistle is lower and it's pretty silent on the tracks, and when the freights come through you do hear them, but in our site I haven't heard a lot of them. You hear the whistle coming, you hear their brakes, but you really don't hear all the noise that you would expect to hear from a train. If I can, I'll try to get some video of one coming through.
One chance, you will never regret the things that we'll do.
As you come in the entrance, this building over here is your main registration office and your Thousand Trails sales office. So I met Judy here, the Thousand Trails sales associate. Judy is great. You get any questions about your package, I definitely recommend calling her. I'll put the phone number down below for the main office. You can get a hold of her. But she has answered all my questions about our Thousand Trails Adventure package. And she told me things that I were never told before, I didn't really pick up in the contract. Now this here is another gated community or gated campground. They do alleviate to the train going by having this out front. But the gate is manned most days. Otherwise, it's just a code you put in to pull on through. This section over here, this is section Q. This has campsites, I should say. This has RV sites, tent sites, and cabins. And of course, you can see the bathroom right there. All the sites in here are just gravel, so you do get a lot of dust blowing around. Now this section down here is section C. This is all tenting and tent trailers. So tent off over there. This past weekend was the 4th of July. This whole place was packed. I'm not sure how long Thousand Trails has had this campground, but right now they are doing major renovations to it. They've been working on the C section down here. Getting this all redone, leveled, cleaned up. working on the, wait for the truck to go by, and they're working on the K section, which is going to be all brand new 50 amp sites. So when it's done, if it gets done, it'll be really nice. They're doing all new power, water, sewer, going to pave the roads, and I believe re-level all the sites and make them nice. Hello, darling. Did you get all my cheers clean?
Yes.
Good job. So proud of you.
Just need to put them away.
I'll get it dry first.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
I know. I'm proud of me too.
This is the B section. This is a mixture of 50 amps and 30 amps. This is where we are. You can see our rig straight down through. If you see the B free sign in the back. The site we have isn't bad. We've been to a lot nicer sites, but we have to remember we're back to campgrounds, family campgrounds, and most campgrounds, as you know, I grew up with, we're all dirt and dust, and that's what this is. So if you're all right with dust in the camper all the time, we have washed the camper, the truck, the motorcycle, all while we've been here, and the e-bikes, and like I showed you, Bert did the furniture. This is our side here, B37. See, it is long enough. The truck, the trailer, the motorcycle, and the e-bikes all out. And in the site, and you see it is all just dirt, gravel, blowing sand. But worked out really well. But overall, it's a very nice campground. The staff is really good. We've enjoyed our stay here. We've run over and done LA once and sat on Venice Beach. We ran over to the Reagan Presidential Library. There are other things to do here. We've gone hiking. Although I will say, when you look at the Soledad Canyon map and you look at your GPS, it says the Santa Clara River is right here. Well, it's a Santa Clara wash. I don't know the last time there was actually water in it. Probably eons ago. So, don't expect to come here and be able to go swimming or kayaking in the river. Now, they do have 2 swimming pools. I'll show you both of those. When we first looked at the campground, it said the smaller pool was the adult pool. There's no adult pool here, it's all family pools. And the other pool, which you have to see, they boast that it's the largest pool in the West. I was talking to one of the guys that maintain it, and he said it holds 360,000 gallons of water. It is a big pool. I'm going to show you some aerial footage of that, some aerial footage of the regular pool, aerial footage of the new K section, and then I'll show you some aerial footage of N that's up on the hill, which does, I was told, has a few 50 amps into it, but it's not marked on the map as it says they're all 30s, but there are a few 50s up there. Other than that, again, hope this review of Thousand Trail Soledad Canyon Campground really helps. And as always, we hope to see you on the road.